Oh
were
my goodness.
almost giving you the third degree there. That
Yeah, it's like one of those
I,
spotlight things.
I was waiting for the guy with the rubber hose to come out.
Well, you know, Seth, your cat's giving you a periodic beard when the cat goes in front of you.
Deb, I like your ears
Yeah, I
and
like
Hello,
that.
Marion. It's
like
There you
your
Leonard.
go. Hey, Seth.
costumes, everybody. We're gonna get started because we're trying to start at 7 o'clock.
Yes.
So we want to invite everybody. Hopefully you've got your Shabbat Siddur, your prayer book. Hopefully you have your chat box open, and we invite you to wish each other, we'll wish each other a Shabbat Shalom in the chat box as we begin with some beautiful Shabbat music.
So we're gonna start off with the nigun. So you don't need to worry about the words; you already know them. Lie, lie, lie. I know you're on mute, but do please join me in singing along. Lie, la, lie, 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 la, lie, 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 la, lie, 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 lie. Lie, la, lie, 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 la, lie, 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 la, lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie,
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Shabbat Shalom and Chag Sameach. Happy Purim. It is so great to be with you all and enjoying all the great costumes that we are seeing. I see some great Zoom filters. I see some great masks. I see a damsel and a knight. Is that a damsel and a knight or a?
He's Predator.
Predator. Okay.
He's the Beast.
The Beast. Oh, Beauty and the Beast. Very nice. Very nice, guys. Well, thank you all for being a part of this. Oh, we got such a special Shabbat service for tonight. We're going to do Shabbat prayers. We have a wonderful Purim spiel that Cantor has directed, that our fourth grade teacher, Ma'ayan Lev, has written, and a number of our temple members are starring in. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And let's see. You know what we should do right now? Now is the time when Shabbat has begun, where our ancestors used to dress up in their costumes, although their costumes when they went to greet Shabbat in Sfat was more of dressing in white as a groom and a bride, and they would go to greet the presence of Shabbat. So we're going to greet Shabbat's presence with love and joy right now. We are on page 5. Everybody, please join us in singing Lecha Dodi.
Many of you may recognize this one. I've shared it before. It's an original Chadodi, and please join me. Chadodi likar kala, b'nei Shabbat lekabela. 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 Shamo v'zachor v'dibur echad, Ishmianu el hamiuchad, Adonai echad u'shmo echad, l'shem u'tiferet v'lithilah. Chadodi likar kala, b'nei Shabbat lekabela. Chadodi likar kala, b'nei Shabbat lekabela. This would be the moment where I'd ask you all to rise if you're so able, if you feel comfortable, and face towards the doorway to greet the Sabbath bride. Boi v'shalom ateret bala, gam besimcha utzola, toch emunei yam segula. Boi chala, boi chala. Chadodi likar kala, b'nei Shabbat lekabela. Chadodi likar kala, b'nei Shabbat lekabela.
Thank you, Cantor. Well, let us bring in the light and the warmth and even more joy for Shabbat. We are on page 9, everybody, page 9. And we are so honored to call, oh, I love saying this. We are so honored to call upon the divine family. All right, doesn't sound like the royal family, the divine family. There they are. Hey, Jojo, like your mask. Shabbat shalom. Hi, Mike. Hi, Ruth.
Hello.
Hi. So nice to see you all. Oh, and your pretty candles there.
Thank you. Yep, she picked them out.
Ooh,
Okay.
very nice. Well, whenever you're ready, Jojo, you're lighting?
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna, after you light, Cantor's gonna lead us in the blessing.
There it goes.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen. Amen. Hey, Jojo, I hear that you are getting ready for, is it University of Arizona?
I am in the University of Arizona currently, and I'm loving it. It's great.
Fantastic. So you're doing everything.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah. I got an apartment and I've been approved for it, and I'm moving in with a friend in the fall.
Mazel tov. Mazel tov. So when are you heading to Arizona?
In the fall. Yeah, like
August.
August.
Mid-August.
Mid-August.
when it's not
Okay.
cool.
Very exciting. Very exciting. And what are you studying online right now?
Like my classes?
Yeah. Is it
Yeah.
general classes or do you have like,
I'm
have you
doing
declared a
general
major?
ed. I'm doing like general eds right now. My most interesting one is Japanese anime and visual culture. It's pretty interesting. I'm loving it.
That
It's
sounds really
fantastic.
neat.
So this
Very
week
cool.
I got to watch Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and that was cheesy. That was so cheesy. But when I'm at the U of A in person, I'm going to be studying nope, not my family and me, family studies and human development.
Awesome. What a perfect fit. What a perfect fit. And your anime class, boy, I want to take that class at the college level. That sounds
It's
neat.
so fun.
Are they doing anything like they start with Speed Racer? Do you guys remember Speed
No,
Racer?
I remember Speed Racer.
Yeah, Speed Racer. I think I used to watch that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's like the beginning of anime, right? In some ways, or am I totally off base with that?
That's one of them. Yeah, there are a lot, and then
Yeah.
it's just really interesting, honestly. So this week, I mean, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
I love it.
Part of it was originally from the Japanese one, which is called, I forgot what it was called, but it's something else. But yeah, so every scene with the Power Ranger is from the original.
Ah, wow. Well, sounds like fun. Thanks for being with us tonight. And thank you, Mike. Mike, thank you, Ruth. Ruth, thank you for all the Hummentashen. Ruth's been here the past 2 days, handing out dozens of Hummentashen. So thanks to Ruth. And thank you, Mike. And thank you, Jojo. Thank you so much. Great to see you all. Well, looking at that beautiful family.
And the dog joined.
And the
family,
dog,
too.
right? I was thinking Cantor, that dog is part of that beautiful family. We're thinking of all of our families right now, near and far, and we join together in our Shabbat family blessing.
May God bless you and keep you. May He shine His face upon you and grace you. May He lift His presence unto you and grant you peace. May God bless you and keep you. May she shine her face upon you and grace you. May she lift her presence unto you and grant you peace. And grant you peace.
Well, as we are celebrating Purim tonight and this weekend, we'll be celebrating again Sunday in our religious school. We wanted to begin tonight with our Purim celebration with our Megillah chanting by Maggie Freed. And then we have our Purim spiel directed by Cantor Alyssa and written by her good friend and our fourth grade teacher, student Rabbi Ma'ayan Lev, our Purim playwright of the past 2 years. And let's see, before we begin with and Maggie's going to lead us in the two chants, the two blessings for the Megillah reading, and then she's going to chant the Megillah, and then we're going to have our Purim spiel. Cantor, is there anything that you would like to say before we begin? Anything need to be said to set this up?
Well, I will just say we had a lot of fun with the spiel, and thank you so much to everyone who put an effort into it. I think that shows. I think you'll all enjoy it a lot, and I think you'll find some maybe familiar elements to it because it is actually a Zoom-themed Purim spiel, which you'll find out.
All right, thank you, Cantor. Well, let us begin as we do, as is our minhag, our tradition here. We're so honored as Maggie Freed, Media Past President Maggie, and and more exciting things, Maggie and the congregation to come in the months ahead. So let us begin with the Megillah.
Here is the beautiful case that our Megillah scroll is in. And here's the scroll. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher קידשנו במצוותיו, וציוונו על מקרא מגילה. ברוך אתה, אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, שעשה ניסים לאבותינו בימים ההם בזמן הזה. ויהי בימי אחשוורוש, הוא אחשוורוש, המולך מהודו ועד כוש, 27 מדינה. בימים ההם כשבט המלך אחשוורוש על כיסא מלכותו אשר בשושן הבירה, בשנת 3 למלכו עשה המשתה לכל שריו ועבדיו, חיל פרס ומדי, הפחתמים ושרי המדינות לפניו.
Hello, citizens. Can you hear me?
Yes, Your Highness, we can hear you.
We can hear you loud and clear, Your Majesty.
Excellent. Well, it's been several hundred years, but the city of Shan finally has access to Zoom.
We would have had it faster if we just had a efficient government that knew how to build computers.
What was that?
Sorry, Your Majesty, I thought I was muted.
All right. Yeah, no worries. No worries. I tend not to get angry with my people until I've had a few drinks and the night is still young. However, if we could all mute ourselves when we're not talking, that would make this whole town hall thing go a lot easier.
Well, how do I mute myself?
I don't know. Ask the IT guy. Hey, IT guy.
My name is Mordecai, sir.
Mordecai. IT guy. Mordecai. Same thing.
No, it's not. You should learn his name if you want his help.
Leave him alone, Hadassah. I'm trying not to get killed here.
Right. My bad.
Anyway, IT guy, how do we mute ourselves?
Oh, don't worry, honey. I'm a co-host and I can mute them for you.
Oh, thank you, Vashi. Say, Vashi, where are you? We can't see you.
Oh, I woke up on the wrong side of the breakout room and I am not feeling myself. So I decided that I would not turn my camera on for this town hall meeting.
It's okay, sweetie. You're the queen. They'll have to respect you no matter what you look like right now.
Wait, excuse me, are you calling me ugly?
You? Never. You're the most beautiful person in the world, and I want the people to see you so they'll be jealous of me. How about that?
I see. You've never been very good with women, darling, and tonight is no exception.
Women can wait till later. For now, I demand that you show yourself.
Ah, you demand? You demand? How dare you make demands of me? I'm leaving. You'll have to find yourself another co-host.
Fine, I will, and you'll regret it.
You think he's had his drinks yet?
Yes, but shh, don't say that loudly. Private message me instead.
Where's Heyman? I don't want to make this choice alone. I'm too indecisive.
Sorry, I'm late. It appears that the host would not let me in.
What are you implying, Heyman? Are you saying this is my fault?
Oh, no, Your Highness. Never. I blame the IT guy.
His name is Mordecai.
Cuz, you're not helping.
It was probably just a miscommunication. We would never purposely start the meeting without you, Heyman. IT guy, why don't you just click the namaste reaction emoji to apologize to Heyman, and we'll forget this thing ever happened.
Very well. I suppose I can let it go if he gives me a namaste reaction emoji. I prefer a bowing emoji, but that's probably as close as we can get on Zoom.
Mordecai, that's not the namaste emoji. That's the thumbs down emoji.
I won't do it.
What?
I won't give the namaste emoji. I'm Jewish, and we Jews only give that emoji to God.
Who?
You know, God, the one who runs the cloud.
You won't bow down to me? I mean, you won't give me the namaste emoji?
No, I refuse.
Excuse me for a moment, please. Psst, Majesty, can I talk to you in a private breakout room for a moment?
Sure, Heyman. Hang on tight, everyone. We'll be right back. In the meantime, I'm looking for a new co-host to replace Vashti. Whoever has the most beautiful virtual background, when I get back, can have the job. Now, where's that breakout room invite? Oh, here it is. Thanks, IT guy.
Thanks for speaking to me privately, Bob.
No problem. But remember, only you can call me Bob because you're such good friends. While I'm at work, it's Your Highness.
Yes, of course. Anyway, Bob, I was thinking about how a lot of these citizens on Zoom don't respect you.
Don't respect me? Are you sure? I feel pretty respected.
Trust me, they don't respect you. But I have a plan to change that. You see, all the trouble is being caused by one specific group of people, the Jews. Anyway, I think it'd be wise for us to mute all of the Jews for the rest of the meeting. It's safer that way.
The Jews. Isn't that the group the IT guy is in?
Yes, Bob, but that's just a coincidence. Trust me, these guys are trouble. We even had to move this town hall meeting to a weekday because the Jews refused to join the Zoom on Saturday.
Sounds pretty far-fetched. Are you sure this isn't just you wanting revenge on that guy who didn't give you the namaste emoji?
No, that has nothing to do with this. I promise.
Very well. I will send a private message to the IT guy. Tell him to meet the Jews, but only because this spiel is getting a little long. So let's get back to the main room.
You won't regret this. Thanks, Bob.
It's Your Majesty.
Right.
Well, I'm back, and look what wonderful backgrounds you all have. You, gorgeous lady at the beach, what's your username?
Hadassah, Your Majesty.
Hadassah, hey. Very interesting.
Hadassah, the king has told me to mute all the Jews. Change your username to something less Jewish, or you won't be able to speak.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Hadassah? I didn't mean that. My name is Esther.
Esther! What a wonderful name. IT guy, make her my new co-host.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Please, call me Bob.
What? I thought that was our special thing.
Oh, hush, Heyman. Talk to me when you can find a more pleasant background.
Thank you for choosing me, Bob. I promise you won't regret it.
Your Majesty, I've been trying to message you, but you aren't responding. I have something to tell you.
Hang on, aren't you supposed to be muted?
I know, but I unmuted myself because this is important. Your Majesty, there's some people making fun of you in the chat box.
That's terrible. We must do something about this right away. IT guy, please change the chat box setting so that people can only send messages to the host or co-host.
Will do, Your Majesty.
Fine, but will you shut up now, IT guy?
His name is Mordecai.
Why do you care?
I don't. I just thought it might be nice if people in this kingdom were treated equally.
You certainly have some wild governing ideas, Esther, but I think I'll mute him again just because there are too many voices on the Zoom call and they're giving me a headache.
That's because a lot of the citizens are Zooming from the same room, so there's an echo.
Of course. Oh, yeah, okay, got it. Yes, IT guy, mute them all.
By the end of this meeting, we'll all be muted.
Vashti, you're still here?
Go home, Vashti.
I am home. I'm Zooming from my bedroom.
Oh, well, in that case, please have Mordecai mute her.
Why am I not surprised?
Esther, can I see you in a breakout room for a moment?
Sure.
You're a co-host, so you're one of the only people I can trust to help.
Yes, Mordecai. What's up?
Haman told me to mute all the Jews, but I think it might be a better idea to just kick him off the Zoom call. The thing is, though, if I do that, the king might kick me out too. But I have an idea. Is Nathan zooming in the other room?
Yes. Why?
Great. I need you to go to him and tell him to.
Got it.
Great. Let's do it. And don't forget to wait for the signal.
Bob,
Yes, Esther.
I've made an important discovery. That guy, the one who was bad-mouthing you in the chat earlier, it wasn't just any guy. It was Haman.
She's lying. It can't be me. The rebel's username was Nathan. I took it to the chat box.
But there is no Nathan on the meeting's participant list. The username clearly says Haman. Unless you're suggesting that Nathan magically switched his username to Haman, what you're saying is impossible.
Well, Mordecai, can a user do that? Is it possible?
There can't be two users called Haman. One of them would have to be a fake.
I repeat, is it possible? Well, Mordecai, is that possible?
He can't speak, Bob. He's muted.
Oh, right. Mordecai, I give you permission to unmute yourself.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Anyway, no, it's not possible for a user to change their name. Your wise co-host, Esther, disabled that feature a few minutes ago. I'm looking at the meeting participants list again, and no, there's no Nathan here, just two Hamans. Must be a coincidence. Haman is a very popular name.
Well, that's impossible. No one else here could be named Haman. I made it law years ago.
Good point. One of the two Hamans must be a troll.
What's a troll?
A troll is like a spy from another kingdom who's trying to mess with us. It seems to me that the safe thing to do for the security of the meeting is to remove both Hamans from the meeting. After all, we don't know which one is the troll.
But I'm the real Haman. You can see my face.
How do we know it's not just a really convincing virtual background and a voiceover?
IT guy. Is that possible?
Yes, Your Highness, it's possible.
In that case, do as Esther says and remove the two Hamans for the call.
Consider it done.
But I'm the real Haman. I'm the real Haman. I'm the real Haman.
Good riddance.
Bob, there are some Jews here who would like to sing happy birthday to you. And I'm one of them. Can we please unmute the Jews?
Yes! Great idea. Why don't we all sing me happy birthday?
You're not mad that I didn't tell you I'm Jewish?
No, I just want this meeting to be over with. Really, I really do. The night has been exhausting.
Your Highness, motion to have everyone sing you happy birthday and then end the call.
Motion granted, Mordecai.
Hey, you remembered my name.
Yes, Esther messaged me the correct pronunciation. Just don't ask me to spell it. Anyway, Mordecai, let's unmute everyone for this, for good this time.
Let's sing.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. The meeting seems to have ended. I guess we reached our time limit. His Majesty should have just paid this subscription fee. Oh well. Happy Purim, everyone.
All right. Let's hear it for Once Upon a Purim Zoom, directed by Cantor Alyssa, written by Ma'ayan Lev, edited by Cantor Alyssa, co-produced by Cantor Alyssa. And let's hear it for our McGee Cantor, Maggie Free. Let's hear it for Maggie.
Bravo!
And King Bob, Joe Kaplan. Let's hear it for King Bob, Joe Kaplan. Mordecai, IT guy, Sam Cooper. Let's hear it for Sam. Hadassah, Julia Johnson. Let's hear it for Julia.
Yay, Julia!
All right, and let's hear it for Heyman. Let's hear it for Heyman. Gordon, a comedian is born. I have to tell you, when Moss said, "You won't give me the namaste emoji," I lost it the first time I heard it. Thank you, Moss. Hysterical, inspired. And Susie Ribnick, Queen Vashti, our returning champion is Queen Vashti. Let's hear it for Susie. Citizen Arlene Golden, Dr. Golden, thank you. And our miscellaneous Shushanites, Doug Johnson. Let's hear it for Doug. Julia Alyssa and Ma'ayan. That was such a great production. So creative, so inspired. So thanks to all for doing this. This was not easy to do. I just have to tell you, I know, Cantor, this was not easy to do. And you guys pulled it off beautifully. So thank you again. Thank you again. Well, it is it's tough to transition from the Purim spiel to the Shema, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. And so I had a thought, and that thought was, there is a Jewish tradition. It's actually in the Talmud. It says, this is the Purim celebration where the sort of the restrictions and the boundaries that Judaism is very good about cultivating healthy boundaries. Those are restricted. Those are lessened during the Purim celebration. So you can dress up and be silly and be zany. If one is so inclined and they're an adult and they're over 21, they can imbibe some wine or alcohol. And the Talmud says that an adult can get so inebriated that to the point where they don't know the difference between cursed is Haman and blessed is Mordecai. That sounds pretty drunk to me. But another way to understand that is from a more sort of mystical approach. And that approach is, at a certain level, if we can transcend the boundaries that sometimes restrain us, and to transcend them in a healthy way, such that we recognize that if there's no difference between cursed be Haman and blessed be Mordecai, there is a connection then between those two people, and we're really all connected, right? We're all connected. Every human being is connected. Everything on this planet is connected. All living beings are connected. We are all connected to God, and that is what the Shema is always there to teach us, to recognize those invisible lines of connection with the whole world, with each other, and with the divine. So in that spirit, in that Purim spirit, let us turn to page 14 for the affirmation of our faith, the Shema.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu כבוד מלכותו לעולם ועד. ברוך שם כבוד מלכותו לעולם ועד. שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד. שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד.
To lead us in the V'ahavta, we are honored to call upon someone who has directed and participated in many a Purim spiel over the years here at Temple Sinai. It's Bashir, it's meant to be that Joyce Moskowitz is leading us in the V'ahavta. Hey, Ethan, how are you? Joyce, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Kent, Rabbi. Shabbat Shalom.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you guys. Joyce, we're on page 15, and whenever you are ready, we'd be honored to have you lead us with your beautiful voice, and we will join you in the comfort of our spaces.
As long as Jason puts it up on the screen, I'm go. Oh, there you go. Okay. Ready? Ve'havta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levacha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha v'hayu ha'devarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinatam levanecha v'divarta bam v'shiftecha b'beitecha u'v'lektecha b'derech u'v'shoftecha u'v'kumecha u'v'shartam le'ot al yedecha v'hayu letotafot bein einecha u'chaptam al mezuzot beitecha u'visharecha leman tizkeru v'atitem et kol mitzvotai v'yitem kedoshim le'elohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti echem me'eretz Mitzrayim le'ot lachem Elohim ani Adonai Elohechem. Yeah.
Thank you, Joyce. Thank you, Ethan. Thank you for doing that with Mom. That's a nice treat. We all got a nice treat. Hey, dude, I like your hair. The last, you've grown it out, and I like what you're doing there. I'm trying to pull that off with my hair, and I'm not successful.
With the Purim wig tonight, or just in general?
Both. Actually, the Purim wig I can do better than without.
Hey, Harpo. Okay, Harpo. I believe in your hair, Rabbi. I think you can do it.
All right. Well, great to see you both. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, each and every Shabbat, we like to take a moment as a community to also turn inward, each one of us individually, to connect in a very deep way with the divine, to connect with the source of life, to connect with all those things that we find most meaningful in our lives and that bless us spiritually in every way. So we take a few moments now for our very own personal and silent prayer.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. I feel commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy.
Well, that's
I'm
what we're
seeing a lot of
talking
laughs
about.
going around the Zoom room.
That's what we're talking about right there, right there. Does anybody know? So this is the first time. Is Ethan still there? I want to ask Ethan, is he still there? Did he see that, Joyce? Ethan, do you know what that was? Do you know what that just was? You know, Joyce, can you unmute and let Ethan tell people, because I didn't know what it was until it happened to me.
We're unmuted, yes? Yes?
Yes,
Are we unmuted?
we
Okay.
are. We are. Ethan, have you
What
seen
was-
that before?
The music video? Yeah.
Yeah? And have you
There
seen
was.
that? So there's like a term for that when that happens
For a
unexpectedly?
surprise playing of that video.
A surprise playing? What are you talking about, a meme?
Like when you're expecting something and then you get that music video.
It's a particular meme,
Unexpectedly.
Ethan, that I just learned about because somebody just
some
pranked
people
me
got it.
with it. Cantor, tell us, what is that meme? What is that prank?
It's called Rick rolling.
It's called Rick rolling.
Oh, I've never heard of Rick rolling. Oh,
I didn't either.
This may be the
Ethan, I
first
thought I was
time
the
that a
only one. I didn't
congregation,
either.
entire congregation has been Rick rolled.
The entire
No,
raise
Rick
your hand if
roll.
you've heard of Rick rolling. Be honest. Raise your hand. Okay, Jojo, Philip, Seth.
Rabbi, can you do it again so I can get it on film?
We're recording this too, so this will be.
Yeah, this is recorded, Jojo. You can find this on our YouTube, Temple Sinai Glendale YouTube. So let's see again. Who knows what Rick rolled is? Raise your hand. Okay, Roger knows. Philip knows. Let's keep going around. See, I see. Oh, Jason knows. Right.
They're in the chat too. Several.
Oh, they're in the chat. Who's been rickrolled? Well, Philip was saying a rabbi rickroll. So right. So Rabbi I got rickrolled. So Cantor, why is that called rickrolling? Who is that guy?
Well, we're referring to the singer, to Rick Astley. So this was just a thing that became popular. I mean, I know it was already popular by the time I was in college, so it's been around for a while.
Thinking about having that out there.
Yeah. So I don't know who decided. I think they just decided because it's kind of a ridiculous music video. It's just very like in your face, 80s, just very like, I don't know. But they decided it would be funny if people are unexpectedly showed that music video just out of nowhere. And to this day, people are still rickrolling. That's why Jason pointed out when we were talking about it at the staff meeting, it has so many views because people are taken there unexpectedly.
It's almost got 1 billion views. If you saw that, it's got like 800 million views. And so we were talking about this and I said, well, that sounds like fun. And, so Jake Barr, our custodian video producer, so, he typed in the chat box at some point as we're talking about this. And then he said, oh, Rabbi, our social justice we were talking about earlier in staff meeting, here's that link I wanted to show you. So what do? I click on the link. That dude comes up. So Jake Rick rolled me when we were talking about Rick rolling. So, so now it's happened to all of us. And there we go. We got to come up with the Rabbi Rick roll. So maybe this costume, which by the way, I would like to see in the chat box. Tell me what this costume, what you think this is. This is a Rorschach test. This says more about you than it does about me. So I'd like to know, Willy Wonka, Elizabeth. All right, there you go, right there. Cantor, I told you, watch this, everybody. Elizabeth got it right out of the gate. This is what I had planned at some point. And I even put I see I lose my hat. I got to lean back. So that was it. We got Willy Wonka. Oh, Clockwork Orange. I love that. That's a great one. Clockwork Orange, Groucho Marx, Elton John. That's what Cantor said. Elton John. It started at a Rocky Horror Picture Show. There we go. It started as Garfunkel. Garfunkel's right. I'm gonna take my glasses off. It started as Garfunkel. Then it became Sammy Hagar, if you know who Sammy Hagar is, with shorter hair. Right? I Can't Drive 55 Cantor. He took over for David Lee Roth in Van Halen, but anyway, he's a lot longer hair, so it became that. Then it became, you guys used to watch Sonny and Cher? It sort of became Cher, but without, the glasses. and then it turned into I don't know what, Willy Wonka. This is Nina's hat, April's glasses, Art Garfunkel hair, and there you go. Well, so let's spend a few moments now. Let's spend a few moments now in real silent and personal prayer. So we're going to put up a real image. We're not going to rickroll you again, I promise you. And let's spend a few moments in our very own personal and silent prayer in the quiet of the night, in the peace that is Shabbat.
It's weird.
Okay. Well, we hope you all had very meaningful silent prayer as we're having fun tonight. And we are now going to join together in prayers of healing for people that we know and care about who are in need of God's healing prayers, God's healing presence, and our love and support. So please join us in the Misha Barak prayer of healing.
us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen.
Well, our prayer of healing is for all the people listed in our chat box, and we encourage you, if you're thinking of someone who's in need of healing, to please put their name in the chat box as well. Our prayer of healing is for them, and our prayer of healing is also for all of the folks on our Misha Berach list, all of our temple members in need of healing. We continue to pray for all of them. I'm thinking of Linda Luna, as well as all of our temple members who are in need of healing. We think of all these family members who are in need of healing. And tonight I'm thinking of Dr. Eric Roberts, as well as all of these family members in need of healing, and all these friends and coworkers who are in need of God's healing presence and our love and support as we continue our prayer of healing together.
Misha Berach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha LaAvotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
We pray that they are all healed. Well, our thoughts now turn to those who have departed this earth, our family members who have died, our friends who have passed, members of our community, members of every race and nation who are a blessing to humanity. We think of them now, we honor them through our memory and through our prayer. As I mentioned the name of a loved one who has passed, I invite you to please stand, and then in just a moment, we'll all stand together to recite the Kaddish prayer. This Shabbat, we remember Dr. C. Harold Cohn and Barbara Abraham and Ernestine Erkin and Earl Sanders. We remember Larry Moskowitz. We remember Rebecca Kaufman, Howard Schwartz, Richard Abraham, David Bernstein, Stephen Strauss. We remember Donald Allen Pocock, Susan Goldsmith, Cecilia Carpenter, and we remember Alan Loibin. And for those who are observing Yahrzeit, the anniversary of the death of a loved one that's commemorated this week, we remember Stanley Barr. We remember Joseph Weinberg, Pauline Mason, and Anselm Kramer. We remember Richard Lowenthal, and Sally Rosen, and Carol Jabin Mann. We remember Jose Stark, Bloomy Allen. We remember Florence Cooten, A. Joe Phyllis, Etta Korsch, Esther Kornfeld, Moses Mitchelson, Norman Niederman, Margot Schachter, and Pearl Wolf. And at this time, we invite you to please put the name of someone that you're thinking about tonight who has passed, if you'll put their name in the chat box. And our prayer of Kaddish is for them as well. Our mourners' Kaddish is for them as well. Well, we now turn to page 24. Page 24 in our prayer booklet. We invite you to please rise as we join together in the Kaddish prayer. Together we pray, Yitkadal, V'yitkadash, Shemei Rabbah, V'alma divarach chirutei, V'yamlich malchutei, V'chaye chon uvyom echon, Uv'chaye duchol Beit Yisrael, V'agalau v'zman kari v'imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevorach leolam ul'almei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach Viet Pa'ar, Vitromam, Viet Nase, Viet Adar, Viet Ale, Viet Halal, Shemed Kudisha, Berichu. Ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechamata, da'amiran bi'alma, bi'imru amen. Yehe shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, bi'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol yoshvei tevel, bi'imru amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn, and may we be a source of comfort to all who are bereaved. And together we say, Amen. And please be seated, everybody.
It's our custom at this time to bring about a prayer for peace. Oseh Shalom, may the one who makes peace on high bring peace down on all of us here on earth. Please join me as we repeat that those last few lines from the Kaddish prayer, Oseh Shalom. Oseh Shalom, Shalom b'ramav, hu ya'aseh Shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Oseh Shalom, Shalom b'ramav, hu ya'aseh Shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Hu ya'aseh Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, amen. Oseh Shalom, Shalom b'ramav, hu ya'aseh Shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Ve'al kol Yisrael,
We are now honored to call upon Temple Board Officer and Financial Secretary Larry Cohen to tell us what's coming up here at Temple Sinai. Hi, Larry.
Larry Cohen.
Larry, you have to unmute. There you go.
I got on mute. Well, this was a great service, a very memorable service, and I want to thank the rabbi and the cantor. Cantor, your singing was just beautiful, and I always enjoy it. And I want to thank tonight's participants, and Ruth, Mike, and Johanna Divine for the candle lighting. Joyce and Ethan for leading the Ve'ahavta prayer. And tonight's virtual Oneg is sponsored by Ruth and Richard Goldstein in memory of Peggy Nichols and Maggie and Jan Fried for the yard site of Maggie's grandfather, Joseph Weinberg. And I want to make a special thank you to all the participants in the Purim Spiel, and Mayan Lev did a wonderful job of writing that. Very, very talented piece of work. So very happy about that. So coming up, Temple this week, we have a lot of things to mention, but I'm going to mention only a few of them. The religious schools Purim celebration and costume contest on this Sunday at 10:30 a.m. and it's open to kids of any age. And again, lunch and learn with the rabbi on Thursday at 1 p.m. And the first meeting of our new Caring Community Committee on Wednesday at 7 p.m. This meeting is open to anyone interested in the meaningful work of helping fellow congregants going through difficult times. And we are there for you if you are. And you'll find full details and Zoom links for all these events and more in Sunday's Temple Sinai email blast. Shabbat Shalom all.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you, Larry. Thank you so much. And I think I just want to underscore Larry's, mentioning of so many things going on here at Temple Sinai, so many meaningful things. And if you would like to see a replay of the of tonight's Purim Spiel, you can do that Sunday between 10:30 and 11:30. And Maggie's going to chant the Megillah. We're going to have our costume contest for our religious school students and for younger kids. So please. If you have a child in religious school or even younger, please remind them to dress up, find their costume, have their costume. We're going to do a costume contest this Sunday between 10:30 and 11:30. We've got great prizes to give out. So we look forward to continuing our Purim celebration. And we look forward to continuing our Shabbat celebration. So Cantor, it'd be honored to have you lead us in Kiddush.
Yes. So I know lately we've been doing the short kiddush, but I want to take this opportunity now for us to do the long one, which I know many of you enjoy. So I'm going to share the screen so you can all see the Hebrew, the transliteration, the translation of the long kiddush. And please go ahead and grab your glass of wine and join me as we make kiddush. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, b'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu, zikaron l'maaseh bereshit, ki hu yom techila l'mikra'e kodesh, zecher litziat Mitzrayim, kivanu v'acharta, ve'otanu kidashta, mikol ha'amim, v'shabbat kodshecha, ve'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu, baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh hashabbat. L'chaim.
L'chaim. L'chaim. All right. Well, and we've got our virtual oneg tonight, as was mentioned. And Cantor, we know we have a special song tonight in honor of Purim.
Yes. So if any of you have a noisemaker at home, maybe this would be the moment to grab it, because we have, I know many people know this song, Chag Purim. I'm going to do it maybe a couple times in the Hebrew and then in the English too. So when it gets to the chorus, Haba Narisha, Rash, Rash, Rash. Rush, rush, rush. That would be your chance to make noise. You can clap or you can stamp your feet or whatever will make noise. So please participate in the noise making. We won't be able to hear it, but we'll be able to feel that you're making noise. Or let's hear the groggers. Rush, rush, rush. Same thing. So please join me. Chag Purim. Chag Purim, Chag Purim, Chag Gadol hu Layehudim. Masechot Rashanim, Zmirot Rikudim. Havana Risha, Rash, Rash, Rash. Havana Risha, Rash, Rash, Rash. Havana Risha, Rash, Rash, Rash. Bara Ashanim. Purim Day, it's a happy holiday. We make noise with our toys, sing and dance and play. Let's hear the groggers, rush, rush, rush. Let's hear the groggers, rush, rush, rush. Let's hear the groggers, rush, rush, rush. When they say Haman, let's take it a little faster. Chag Purim, Chag Purim, Chag Gadol hu Layehudim. Masechot Rashanim, Zmirot Rikudim. Havana Risha, rush, rush, rush. Havana Risha, rush, rush, rush. Havana Risha, rush, rush, rush. Bara Ashanim. Purim Day, it's a happy holiday. We make noise with our Shabbat Shalom, Chag Purim Sameach.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you, Cantor. Chag Purim. Happy Purim, everybody. Let's unmute ourselves and wish each other a Shabbat Shalom and a happy Purim.
Happy
Happy Purim.
Happy Purim.
Happy Purim.